And I guess that means it's time for Bingo is Life. Episode 1.
134.
134.
I think that's right, yeah.
134.
Yeah.
I'm still Jay Zare with the Bingo Boys.
Yeah.
From Bingo is Life, Mike and Chris, howdy shell in the house. And you already heard her over here, back from her Odyssey.
She's back.
Back.
The Outer Banks. Am I allowed to say that's where you were?
That's where I was. I did not elope to Saskatchewan like you keep trying to say I do every week.
I'm so still emotional about that T-shirt you brought me.
I got him a T-shirt. It's
I don't need
an
it.
Outer Banks T-shirt. It was.
I guess.
This is the time to go there and buy stuff because everything's on sale. They want to get rid of it before it washes away.
I don't need any presents for Christmas this year.
Good. I don't do Christmas.
We also have a really special guest.
Yes.
We do.
I got accused of announcing someone's gender before being certain of it last week, but I think I can safely say this is not another bald old white man sitting in the Silent Dave chair.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh
can.
my God, she just rips off her face.
Whoa!
Surprise! I'm the Monopoly Man!
It was Dave the whole time.
He's not silent anymore.
What are we plugging here? Hey, it's Super Great. I wanted to
Yes.
Super Great Festival's coming up. It's less than 2 weeks, right?
It is. It's October 4th and 5th.
The weekend after next.
At Court Square Theater. The doors will open at 7. The doors will open at 7.
Very
And
good.
I've got to film again.
That's what I know.
A film in this, and
There's no seat. There's no.
wait, hold on.
I'll still be in the pink when you're all extinct.
I've been working very hard on this song. Struggling with the lyrics. It's a topical song.
Yes.
Oh, is that it?
Well,
That's it. That's a
tease, is what it's called.
It's a tease. Play it again.
Here, just in case.
I'm Louis the Latin fly. I love to multiply. I'll still be in the pink when you're all extinct.
No, there will be dancing bugs and a dog.
And that's sung by Louis Lanternfly.
Louis Lanternfly.
Louis the Lanternfly.
I'll
It's
still
not-
be into pink when you're extinct.
Yeah. Well,
Pink
yeah.
and extinct.
Pink.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good rhyme.
It's I'm not allowed to actually officially put in the credits who sang it because his name is Ben Botfield. He's a British guy.
Cool.
But I also amped him up artificially moved
I
his
gotcha.
You mean he doesn't talk like an old 1950s radio announcer?
No.
Louis.
No. How
Well,
are you
I
doing?
have a show to plug. October 1st, we're going to do a rock and roll show.
I heard
at
about
Restless
this.
Moon. And Jay Zare is going to perform a song with Dr. Howe.
What? Is he performing the Louis Lanternfly song?
That song? Yeah.
No, what song are you doing, Jay?
Well,
I'm Louis the Latin fly. I love to multiply. I'll still be
How did
in
we
the
know?
pink when you're all extinct.
whatever. Am I going to get first question is, do I get to practice?
Thursday.
I can come practice.
Yep. Cool.
Yep.
So who's in the band that's going to be?
So,
is
we
Basement
have
Rebellion or
So we got Basement Rebellion, and we have Trouble in the Trailer Park, which is they've described themselves as a hold on, I think I remember what it is. Rock and roll, pop punk, bubblegum. Shoot, how do you describe your
I don't know.
band?
Garage punk, I think, is part of
Garage
this.
punk. Okay.
You're thinking punkabilly, bubblegum punkabilly.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
as well. But anyways, Restless Moons, October 1st, happens to be my birthday. Happens to just be a little party we're going to have.
Coincidence?
I've got Ivan Christo is
Yeah.
from Jaguar Dean. He's going to come join us with electric guitar. Lovely Joby from the Amateur
he
Rodeo
knows all the chords.
is going to come join us as well. And then Jay's there is going to come join us. And then, all my musical friends are all more than welcome to come hang. And we're just going to sing songs. And if it's warm enough, we'll play outside.
Yep.
If not, we'll play inside.
Does that event have a cool name? I feel like it had a cool name.
Rocktoberfest?
Rocktoberfest.
There it is. Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
just because it's not everyone's birthday. So I
Yeah.
thought maybe if we made up a holiday, they could celebrate it.
I feel like Rocktoberfest is a perfectly valid name for Chris Howdy Shell's birthday.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. You have President's Day for George Washington. That makes sense. Oktoberfest makes total sense for your birthday.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of rocking,
That's right.
I want to introduce our guest.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. So this is really cool. I will start by saying I have had the absolute pleasure to sing with her over the last two fun little shows that we've done with these tribute nights. She is the head chef of Magpie Diner. She's half of Spectator Bird. This, everyone, is Rachel FitzGerald.
Yay!
Yay. Hi, Rachel.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for singing with me.
Oh, it was a total honor. It was so much fun.
And you killed with Justin Jones as well.
Yeah, that was a
nice.
fun last-minute addition, right?
And you've sang with him before and other times? Or?
I mean, just around campfires and things like that.
Cool.
Yeah, my favorite way.
Yeah, and he's great. He's great. Well, you said something to me backstage that I'm going to remember for a long time. You said the shows that I love are when I'm done with the show, I want to go home and play music because it inspires me to want to.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Want to keep doing it, and I thought about that, and I just think that I love that. I love that feeling. I don't know.
What's your main instrument?
Probably my voice. I play guitar, but I mainly just enjoy singing harmonies. Is my favorite way to just partake in the music experience.
Now, are you do you do that just intuitively, or do you have to think about it, or?
Yeah, it's pretty intuitive for the most part. Falling in love with harmony singing was, just realizing I could be with people and not overthink something, just kind of fit into the rhythmic
She has
stream.
the kind of harmonies that, I see it in people, not just hear it, because what you're doing when you sing with someone, at least this is the way I perceive it, I'll throw that out there, is that I can just see that you're listening intently to what's coming out and how you add to it. There's just there's such a reciprocal nature to the type of harmony that you give that I think is awesome.
Oh,
and I see it with some a few people that I get to perform with, and it's definitely something I try to do as well.
I was going to say
because
you're a
there's
harmony singer.
there's just there's a give and take between people who are trying to harmonize, and there's a subtle dance there that you are obviously participating in, and it's always good to hear.
You both have a lot in common. You have the brothers harmony going on. You sing with your sister.
Oh yeah. I know. There's something really special about singing with siblings. And, I definitely see that in you too, Mike.
Thanks.
It's not about. I'm not someone who loves attention or lots of eyes on me, but I just love to kind of
Yeah, no,
in there. And
I just, there is a special feeling when you can, it's one thing to harmonize with someone, but when you can really find some sort of space with whatever group you're in, where you could just feel it. It just adds something that's really special. It's more than just an additional sound. It creates something more.
It's like when cats purr, and you have the
No, she's
megahertz
right.
and all that stuff, all the sound, the hertz. It makes things not hertz because of the hertz. The science.
Hey, wow! All right,
Yeah.
here it is.
It's just like a certain vibration that
Yeah.
you reach that is healing and
And your album is really good. I've had your CD in my car for a very long time.
you have multiple albums.
Yeah, which one?
So
Well,
we're coming
those-
up on almost a year of putting out Fall Down in a Small Town, which was our third album. And then I'd say 2022, maybe 23, I can't remember. We put out A Mind I Can Live In. And then 2019, Given Names. Yeah.
Oh, I'm an old man. It's got that great song about throwing up on the library book.
Throwing up where?
On the library
book.
Right.
Yes.
That's Amen. Amen.
Yeah. So, what's your involvement in writing the material for
That's mainly my sister Lindsay.
I know that she wrote that song.
Yeah, she's an obsessive writer and is always.
Is any of it yours material?
Well, we kind of come together and shape things, but she's always the starting point as far as she's always got a guitar.
So she'll come to you and then you'll come up with a harmony after the fact?
Yeah, and kind of talk about, or so much of our music is just born out of our conversation and living life together and trying to metabolize what all that is.
Does she
taking in?
Because I know, and Caleb, I got the CD at the Coffee with Artists at the Frame Factory. Well, I don't know if you were there.
Yeah.
I was having like some kind of anyway. So, do you participate in? Does she ever change songs based on your feedback, or even if she wrote it herself?
Yes, but I always have to be mindful of how I'm doling out the feedback. And that it's not going to be.
Artists, they can be so sensitive.
Yes.
It's maybe not something that's
I don't like this line,
taken in right
Lindsay.
away. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about throwing up again. Why is every other song got to be about that?
Because it's memorable when I puke. I remember it.
I'm sorry, that was the only hook that I could remember.
Wow.
A lot of your songs paint beautiful pictures or relatable pictures, or sometimes mostly whimsical. I feel very whimsical, but also there's a lot of mental health that you all tackle. You played at Court Square Theater a number of times, and that's mostly when I've gotten to see you guys perform. But yeah, you've got a couple pieces that are so poignant, and the whimsy catches you off guard and endears your songs to folks. And then you come in with that other layer, and then suddenly you're crying.
Yeah.
But you're happy about it.
Well, and not only is the audience crying, but you two cry as well.
That's very true.
It's actually one of the. I saw you at Red Wing, and we were all crying, and you all were crying, and I was like, "This is one hell of a show." It was so sweet.
And it's not like you're crying like, oh, this is doom and gloom crying. It's
it's beautiful.
It's a cathartic,
happy.
Pleasure to be a human kind of,
Yeah.
kind of sweet crying.
Just in case you don't know, we were talking about the band Spectator Bird that Rachel is half.
I will put a link in the show.
Okay, very good. Yeah, and I mean, when you guys popped up on the scene, heard about you a little bit, and then all of a sudden it was like there y'all were, and man, you guys really have just been killing it.
And Chris was so excited when the song had the reference to the
Oh,
How to
yes,
Show family.
right.
Oh, yeah.
How to Show.
Oh, I got to tell you, I bawled. I did. I listened to that song, and y'all singing that song on the album. I was driving in Augusta County. I'd never heard it. And it was on Spotify or whatever, and they said, "Oh, we mentioned you in this song."
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I knew.
Yeah.
And it was really good. And it just, when you hear something, because you don't know how you affect other people. You're like, I don't know.
Actually, I think I have a little bit of it right here.
I'm Louis, the land fly. To multiply, I'll still be in
You're
the
not Louis.
pink
No.
when you're all extinct.
That's
I want
me.
to circle back to that pink line because I don't understand it, and it sounds kind of dirty.
In the pink?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
It's like
a
instead of
thing.
being in the red, you're a little bit safer
No.
because your money's better.
No,
Is
if you're
it not
healthy,
related to
If
money?
you're healthy.
If you're healthy, you're in the pink.
Yeah.
It still sounds gross.
It's not gross at all. It's from a previous
I don't
era.
want Louis the Lanternfly anywhere near the pink.
All right,
Oh.
sorry, I took that conversation off the ledge.
Hey,
There.
Rachel,
Back on, back on.
Tell us about where that name came from. I've always
Louis the
wondered.
Lanternfly. Come on.
Wait.
Spectator Bird.
Yeah, Spectator Bird is stolen from a novel by Wallace Stegner. He was a historian, a novelist, an environmentalist. He was Larry McMurtry's writing teacher and Ken Kesey's and Wendell Berry's. He just was a phenomenal teacher and thinker and wrote a couple really good novels. Quite a few meh. But yeah, I read Spectator Bird a number of years ago, and
So it was your idea.
yeah, I told Lindsay, I was like, that would be a killer band name.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
It's-
what's it mean to you?
Yeah, to me, I think it's just well, if you read the book itself, which I think is the main the mission statement of our band is to get everyone to read Wallace Stegner. But yeah, mainly it's just the joy of being such a fan of art, of music,
Yeah.
of finding your fellow spectator birds in the rafters above the great feasts of life, and just coming together over that.
I'm gonna double back onto that. When I heard the song, I had to play it. No, when I guess Lindsay probably wrote it. Is that true?
Yeah.
But y'all's voices, God, it's so pretty. You guys really sing so well together, and it's just such a treat. And our town is lucky that you. So, but then that kind of brings me to how did you land in Harrisonburg?
Are you about to cry right now?
I'm about to cry right now.
Yeah, look like
I'm
it.
a bit emotional.
Yeah.
It was
No.
the Louis the Lanternfly that did it. Sent him over the edge.
Landing
Those harmonies.
landing back in Harrisonburg. My family moved here when I was a teenager, so I spent ages 16, 17 going to high school here.
Ooh, what high school did you go to?
Turner Ashby.
I went to TA. Yay!
Yeah, it was a little odd. Moved from Williamsburg, Virginia.
Oh.
So a very suburban. I don't even know.
You don't have a southern accent.
Yeah, I don't really know what I have. Whatever it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, but yeah, I spent some time here, but not enough to really care that much. I took a year off from between high school and college. I worked as a nanny up in New York and hated that. Moved back. Was one of the first people hired at Clementine back in the day, and felt like I was sort of a spectator to, young people doing something in their town, deciding to stay. And it was so exciting, even though I was kind of like a shy wallflower at that time.
Did Jeremiah hire you?
Yeah, he did.
okay.
Jeremiah and Susie.
Oh, that's funny.
18-year-old, very awkward little Rachie. And only worked there a little while. Then I went to school in Richmond, lived there for about 8 years, lived in Nashville a handful of years. So kind of went back and forth between here and other
What did you
bigger
study while you
cities.
were in Richmond?
I was English and history and went to grad school for education. So, yeah.
Oh,
Were you pursuing a music career in Nashville?
No, not at all. We just, Lindsay and I ended up moving there together. We just wanted a different place. And
who's older?
I'm older. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm older by 3 years. And then we have an older sister as well.
Oh, you have another sister.
She's out in Denver. So.
You have a twin sister.
Another.
Does she ever sing with you?
She can sing, and we sing together for sure. But
Cool.
she was very oldest child,
We
had many friends.
We
very
can't help
popular.
it. We can't help it. That's what we do.
Yeah, Lindsay and I kind of built our own little thing because our older sister was so enigmatic and popular and cool.
Oh, I
and,
see.
Yeah.
So we had to find our own.
Yeah,
lane,
that's the
our
way
own
I was
lane.
around him. I was super cool.
I had the shadow I had to grow up in.
So how did you get into singing? Were you singing from the time you were little? Was there church music involved? Choir in school?
Yeah, definitely all of that. I just always loved. I don't think I ever put any thought to it. I just loved singing and humming along, and our parents always made sure we had a music education, music background, because they didn't have that available to them growing up. And so they made sure we went to a music preschool kind of thing.
Oh.
And
Cool.
my mom is a avid collector and still has those notes from music kindergarten. Just Rachel loves to sing.
Please send her to Nashville immediately.
So when did it strike you to become a chef?
I think it was, I don't know. I always worked in restaurants to make my way through college and grad school and even high school just to have some spending money, and worked in front of house for a while, realized I was a little too shy for that.
Yeah.
We should say you're the chef at
Magpie Diner.
Magpie, the wonderful diner down there in the old
Yeah.
on the revitalized north end of town.
Yeah.
Have you come up with some of the dishes there, or have you?
I engineer the menu there, and I used to be on the line all day, every day when we opened up the restaurant, and now at this point, I've been able to step back and focus more on the strictly creative and administrative side. Yeah.
What's your? I want to ask a food question though. What's your favorite dish at the Magpie Diner?
Oh gosh, I hate when people say that.
Oh,
I always
so
just
sorry.
know.
Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna make this a bad experience.
No, I don't
for you.
hate. I'm so sorry.
She hates you now.
Wow. It's bound to happen.
I'm gonna give a boring answer and
Yeah.
say what I eat every single time is just sourdough toast.
There you
with
go.
Lots of butter
Yeah.
and flaky salt on it because we have a bakery connected to
Yep.
us, and
You have a delicious
yeah,
bakery.
you just can't beat
No.
freshly toasted sourdough.
I like the green poutine. I really enjoy that.
Thank you.
So
That's a good one.
thank you
Yes.
for if you created it. Thank you. And if
Yeah,
not,
no, it's
thank you
my
for
favorite.
perpetuating it.
My wife is a vegetarian, and it's so great that you have such good vegetarian options.
Yeah.
For breakfast, I guess that's your big main meal is kind of brunch, breakfast.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of stuff that's like crazy exciting in the vegetarian world. So many people want sausage or bacon.
Sure.
Right.
Something.
But they have this. It's a derivation of poutine, and it's got arugula on it.
Arugula.
Arugula, and potatoes, like home fries, and I forget what else because those are the two ingredients that I'm most excited about eating when I get there. But yeah, if you haven't eaten at Magpie, get in line.
And there is always a line.
Yeah, get in line.
Get in line.
and-
There's always a line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in line to get a table,
Yeah.
and then go over to the bakery
Yeah.
and get one of each,
Yeah.
which is what I end up doing because I can't choose because the bakery looks so
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
And then I'm like out $500, but
Yeah.
it's okay
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
because it's delicious.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
No, well,
Thank you.
y'all. Well, I guess that whole organization, I don't know who owns it. Who owns that?
Kirsten Moore
Okay.
is the visionary behind it, and it's her first restaurant she's ever been part of.
Wow.
They're her first restaurant.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
she's
she
what
doesn't
itself.
come from the restaurant world, but she did have a catering business for years.
Okay. Okay.
And
That's a tough business to be for that to be succeeding. That's amazing.
No doubt.
she's just a phenomenal human being and so creative and ambitious, and is willing to give people who, maybe aren't drawn towards leadership roles, but she sees potential in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
like
great.
myself and folks in the bakery and
Yeah.
Cody Schmidt and front of house management. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been
Well,
a total dream to be part of.
one of the main problems with a restaurant is keeping everyone. Well, any business is keeping everyone in a positive state of mind who works there. I mean,
Yeah, people can be horrible. I
Things
mean,
can-
that's the sad thing about it, especially if they're waiting for 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
and then you, because that's what happened at the grill. I mean, I worked at the grill for 20 years. I definitely get it. People are like, oh, finally, and then they hate their seat because it's too cold or it's too much air blowing in when the door opens up.
I was talking about that, of course, but the employees. It seems like you have a really positive attitude down there. Is that an accurate?
Yeah, I
view
mean,
from-
I've been totally spoiled by the folks I have in back of house. I have a phenomenal team, and pretty much have had the same crew we've opened up with 5 years.
What?
Oh,
That's-
man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
impossible to
Incredible.
believe.
And the thing
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
I found just,
the same
treat
people.
people well and try and make allowances for them to have real lives. We have a lot of musicians in the kitchen. and
5 years and you haven't had turnover?
Not that much. No.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is amazing.
That-
But if
I
you
mean,
do
that is
buy a
crazy.
turnover at the bakery, it will be delicious.
I have a question. I'm watching The Bear. Do they call you chef?
No.
Okay.
No.
Does anyone
No,
say
no, no.
herd?
We say a lot of herd. Yeah.
Yeah, heard. That's fun.
A lot of
Well-
behind, a lot of herd.
Corner.
Were you always cook? Did you cook when you were little, or did you cook
Yeah,
in
I think I
school?
was obsessed in the same way with singing. Like I just cared about flavor and texture and food without really thinking about it. So yeah, I definitely was drawn towards cooking pretty early on.
So you all used to, and maybe you still do, or haven't done in a minute, these concerts out in Spring Creek. And those are your brainchild, or was that
Yeah.
Who started that? Was
Yeah,
that you guys?
That was me. I
That was
when I
you.
moved back to Virginia from Nashville, I really couldn't find couldn't find really a restaurant I wanted to necessarily dive into. And I just had this image of it would be so nice to cook for people and have a night of music. And some friends had become the trustees of this old town hall in Spring Creek. And they said I could do whatever I wanted there. So I just...
Do you still have the ability to do that?
I think I could. I don't live in Spring Creek anymore, so
Right.
it feels a little inauthentic to try and be like, come to our little township and have a night. We've had a couple album releases there since I moved away. I live in downtown Harrisonburg now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look out. Big city gal.
Wait, so from here, you're going to walk home?
Yeah.
I love it.
About 500 feet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you friends with Buck? Buck?
The guy who doesn't have legs and...
Oh,
cut that
I
part
mean,
out.
I've definitely met him. Yeah.
You can't not meet him.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
everywhere. I lived downtown for a little while. I love living downtown.
The best.
It's the
My
best.
Gosh.
Yeah, I lived above Indian American, and then we bought a house over on Elizabeth Street, and and it's so close. It's so
Yeah.
great, especially
the dream.
working at the grill.
Yeah.
And you can just get on your bike, go to work, and
Yep.
living downtown is awesome. Anyone hearing this, find a spot near downtown. It's totally worth it. 'Cause
Or
there's-
don't,
could
so
pick-
that the rent and demand doesn't go up. So that I can find a spot downtown. Chris,
we're gonna find you a spot.
we're working on it.
Don't
Got it.
worry,
We're
we're
working
gonna work on it.
You
Might,
could
not, might be a different downtown, but we got this.
Stanton is fantastic.
Got a lead. Jay's just disturbed now.
No. Oh, what you got, Jay? You had
I got nothing. I was thinking about the Bronze Age collapse and all kinds of stuff.
Ah, gotcha.
Back into that again.
Went down one of those little tunnels,
Little tunnel.
Little bronze tunnels.
little bronze tunnels.
So tell me what's next with you guys? What you have another album coming out or?
Yeah, we're chipping away on
Yeah?
our next album. Yeah, Lindsay, the other half of Spectator
Sure.
Bird, just had a baby
That's right, you're-
about
Oh, cool.
15 days ago.
No.
Yeah.
Well, how old
It's
is
a
the
fresh
one?
baby.
Didn't she had one not too long?
Yeah, almost Irish twins, not quite.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but pretty close. Yeah, little Rosemary and Russell Stein,
Oh.
'Cause that-
adding to the family band.
I thought I'd seen one in April, or that was a young child.
Oh, yeah?
I was hoping
That's
it was in April like 10 years ago, and I'm losing my mind.
Hmm.
But no, she did. It's Irish twins.
Yeah.
Close.
Close.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And so your plan is keep making music, keep making delicious food,
Yeah.
staying in the Berg, most likely for a while.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of freedom when you decide to stop thinking like there's another more interesting me living out in a different
Right.
city somewhere. Like
Yeah.
deciding to be like, the people I love are here, so why
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
put the roots down and see what happens. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at right now.
And when you make it, where do you make your album at? You said you travel to another
We
city.
go to In Your Ear Studios in Richmond. Our bandmate and studio engineer and producer, Taylor Bess, he's a phenomenal musician and another part of Spectator Bird.
How much of the process is in the studio, or do you come in ready to go and just knock it out, or is it-
I
you
mean,
take
we
your time?
definitely have the songs in place, but when it comes to shaping the music, we do a lot there and just figure out. We record a lot and then strip away to get to the point we want it to be.
And you guys have like a full-on Patreon situation. What is that? We can put a link to that. as
Yeah,
well.
Patreon's really fun. It's Lindsay and I are both English majors, so it's just a nice area to do some long-form writing and sharing little song snippets and demos. And Lindsay's a avid visual artist and always sharing sketchbook like tours on there, and I'll
this is
share
for-
recipes and things like that.
So, and the idea being that the Patreon members get a special access
Access,
to
yeah.
material
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you wouldn't get otherwise.
It's like it's like our family version of social media, kind of.
Right.
I feel like at this point you can't. It's so to have any of your stuff seen online, you almost have to pay an extra fee and promote it.
And then it's got ads everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Patreon is just like purely artist to fan, and also creating sort of equal exchange where people write about what they're interested in on the posts. And it's a really fun dialogue.
You have a lot of people participating?
Yeah, we definitely have some folks. Like, we're trying to foster a good amount of back and forth between people. But yeah, it's so much fun.
Do you both manage that, or does?
Yeah. We try to do a Lindsay post, a Rachel post, and a public post a month. Kind of thing. Yeah.
So if somebody joins, then do you have access to their Patreon? Is that how it works, or everybody just has their own Patreon?
Yeah, it's more if you're an artist and you set up a Patreon, then if you're a patron, you can pay a small fee, like a cup of coffee a month kind of thing. You can pay $2 a month and have access to. So
somebody might be a patron of you who has their own Patreon, and you would have to just join theirs.
Yeah.
It's not networked anymore officially than that.
Yeah, and we have a lot of artists that we love to follow.
Right.
I don't know do you guys know Paul Carreri and Devin Sproul?
Yeah.
They're like huge inspirations for why we play music, and their Patreon was really a great like first glimpse at sort of more of a private social media between artist and
it's like a fan club.
patron. Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is it a significant revenue stream, or can it be for people? Or
Definitely can be, I've heard. But for bigger, I mean, you have to get like hundreds of people to be
For
giving
hustlers.
you. Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
We're not huge hustlers, but we put a lot of heart into it. So.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's awesome. I have been, and I hate social media. I really do. But it's such a
It still
weird,
feels like a necessary evil at this point.
and I would love to find this way to connect with. Like, I feel like with that show that we did, the Dylan show, we sold out. Yay, awesome.
Yep.
So I know that I know there's at least 265 people or whatever that number is that I would love to get on some sort of list to be like, hey, when we're doing cool stuff, here you go.
Yeah.
Because but otherwise it's so hard to find those folks.
Sure.
It's so hard to, and I feel like that might be an avenue or something. I don't know.
And they want to find you too. Like,
Right.
everyone is desperate for connection right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I feel like you offered to people at the shows that you guys put on. And it's the best part of being
Podcasts do Patreon.
Oh my gosh, you should. I think podcasts do Patreon.
They do Patreon.
For sure.
They do.
Yeah.
Or it's like other subscription services.
Because we could just bang out another one after this for the Patreon people.
Yeah,
right? Isn't that
exactly.
how
No,
we're working out?
that's exactly
Keep
how
it rolling for
another podcast. It's
with
kind of cool.
with all the secret words and
Right.
secret songs.
words.
Secret songs
It's,
coming up
like,
next. Actually,
It'd be something I don't have to edit at all.
No, the uncut.
no. Rachel's going to tell us something amazing, but you're going to have to give us a cup of coffee a month.
If you want
If you wanna
to hear Harrisonburg's deep dark secrets, you got to subscribe to our Patreon for the Harrisonburg Deep Dark Secrets podcast.
All right, watch out. 2 weeks, we're going to have one.
2 weeks, deep dark secrets.
It's not going to take that long.
The
Take
dirt.
all my money.
So
Rocktown's dirt.
when can we expect the new album?
Oh gosh, maybe 2026. I want to
Cool.
say for sure. Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. So I also want to just, if you've never heard Spectator Bird, please go out and give them a listen and go check out the
Absolutely.
Patreon page. They're fantastic. I have a video of Rachel and my brother, if you'd like to see it, singing with me. We do a Paul Simon song on my little YouTube page. These two, absolutely, we practiced it once outside, and they came in and just killed. And I would, so if you want to hear what my brother and Rachel sound like singing together, it does exist on the internet.
Harmonizers harmonize.
The harmonizers. But what I appreciate about it is they both were, I mean, they just did it. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of like fret It just happened. And
Oh, come on now. I fret.
Oh, I fret.
Oh, I fret.
man,
Don't you guitarists like fret all the time?
yeah.
Isn't that part of how you play the instrument? You guitarists.
Oh, I have one last question for you.
Oh.
Because I know this is that I like to ask this to musicians. What are you listening to today? What's the music that's maybe inspiring you, or just what do you got in your car, or what do you got in the kitchen when you're cooking food in the morning? Or
Well, currently I've been listening to I've been listening to some of my brother-in-law, Caleb Stein's music.
Oh, absolutely.
He just released a single the other day, and it's great. Anna Tivol is a singer-songwriter out of Oregon who's just amazing. We met her at Red Wing a number of years ago. And
yeah, she was just at the theater at the beginning of September.
Yeah. Huge fan of her. So I'm listening to her new album right now, which is beautiful. And in the kitchen, somehow in my mid-30s, I've discovered the Grateful Dead.
That's a band?
Oh, yeah.
I've
There's
heard.
something about just cooking in an empty kitchen at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
that's cool.
No, I mean, I worked at the grill, listened to a lot of grill.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's I just
Talking Heads and Bob Dylan.
Talking Heads and Bob Dylan. But I'll throw this out. Me and Mike just went to a Fish show.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that band live in 2009 was the last time I went and saw them. So it'd been 16 years, and we had such a good time.
Yeah,
and the
blast.
band was funny and fun, and
man.
and the people were really nice, and you're just like. So I say this because I'm actually making a plea to anyone listening to this: go see Spectator Bird, go see live music, make it happen. I mean, this is you will not regret
The
it.
best humans go see shows.
I'm convinced of it. I really am. This crazy Fish show, which was crazy because it's a culture, it's a counterculture.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just but once you kind of get past that and go, okay, there's some real joy there. I mean,
Yeah, right.
and I don't know. I just think seeing music in that setting is cool.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Okay. We've done our part.
Feel the vibrations of the harmonies with like other people.
Okay,
and
there
then
it is.
you can,
There
like,
it is.
That's
get
what
your
we needed.
humanity like all like on the flow and the vibe. Yeah.
She said Grateful Dead. That's
Yeah.
all it took. And I was like, I'm going to talk about Fish.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
we
jam bands?
also got to see a duo at an Irish pub in
so
Virginia
much fun.
Beach. And those guys were live wires. It was so much fun to see them.
Well,
I have no idea what their names were.
If you're playing at a bar and it's just like this is a drinking bar, which Spectator Bird does not do the drinking bar.
no,
It's more of a coffee shop kind of.
Yeah.
But it's perfect coffee
We
shop.
have. It's not great when we do that.
Yeah.
Free bird.
Yeah. Well, but these guys were they were pros.
Oh,
at that.
absolutely. They knew how to handle a bunch of
drunks.
and a bunch of loud, obnoxious people, and they and turned it into a great time.
Oh yeah.
They were
absolutely.
It was a rodeo for them.
Yeah. and it was just two players. It was a violinist and a guitar player. He was breaking strings.
So at one point, they also happen to have an air show at the same day. So these huge fighter jets are going over and just rumbling to earth.
In the bar?
They're going. This is
Virginia
outside.
Beach.
This is
Outside
outside
the
the
bar.
bar. Yeah, this is outside the bar. And the violinist starts playing Danger Zone. But I thought it was hilarious.
Highway
Yep.
to the
Danger Zone.
Yeah. Which is a Top Gun reference.
Yes, there you go.
Because there are only
It's
two
great.
songs in Top Gun: Danger Zone and You Lost That Lovin' Feeling.
Oh, you know what?
No,
There are
there's
three.
also Take My Breath Away.
Oh, that's it. No, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Take My Breath Away and not You Lost That.
I'm pretty sure that was the first sex scene I ever saw.
He was
Take my breath away.
And that's where we should end the show, right there.
I think mine involved John Wayne.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm lost. The show is ending.
True grit.
You want to? Hey,
There was
I
a
think it
sex
was
scene in.
Mr. Cogburn.
I don't think John Wayne was ever in any sex.
No.
So I guess that's a wrap on episode 134. Come see.
Sorry, Rachel.
We were doing so well.
Once again, this is Bingo is Life, the podcast. We're down here at Ruby's Arcade. You can join us for Bingo is Life, the game, live and in person every Tuesday night at 7:30. Get here early so you can get a good seat. Lots of good pizza, lots of good food in scenic downtown Harrisonburg. And you can join us anytime you like on the internets in whatever streaming service you choose. Rachel FitzGerald, thanks again. The Hammer Show Brothers.
Thank you.
Mom Shackles, thanks so much for the t-shirt. We'll see you next week,
Thank you,
kids.
Jay.
Good night. Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.